Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I was just on here chatting with my people on Instagram. Welcome to Experience Coaching Productivity Academy, brought to you by Lucy Q, Coach Lucy Q. And I am loving this more and more every day and being able to bring you guys the ultimate plan, the ultimate action plan for you to not only learn if you're in real estate, but also be able to really take these nuggets and apply them to your life, because I always say that what I teach from experience is applicable to anyone in any business. So, hello to everyone on Facebook. It is so good to see you here. We already have people that are connecting on Facebook. Let me know where you're watching from. If you can hear me okay, I'm here behind the studio and the whole production. But if you can hear me okay, and also here on Instagram, I'm so excited that we have our people from Instagram connected today and our friends from Facebook also connected. And today I'm going to talk to you about something that I absolutely love. I love what I'm going to talk to you about today, because this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we separate, right? The wannabes from the go-getters, movers, and shakers. This is where everything starts to happen. So, just a little reminder, I do my experience coaching Productivity Academy every Wednesday at 12 noon in English. But if you know people that want to hear this in Spanish, at 1:30 we jump on again and I do it in Spanish. So I was just telling the people that are watching, so hey, Facebook, let me know where you're watching from. Give me your comments, send me some love. And also here on Instagram, let me know where you're watching from and show me some hearts, show me some love. And pretty soon we'll be adding YouTube. We'll be adding YouTube to the stream, because we decided to make this our ultimate year. We decided to make this our ultimate year in life. If you're with me, give me a number three, a number three. I was going number four, a number three in the chat if you're with me. Yes, we want to make it bigger, better, bolder. This is the ultimate year in life. And so pretty soon we'll be adding on YouTube. And yeah, here we go. The threes are coming in on my people, my friends and followers on Facebook. Let me see my friends and followers on Instagram. Give me a number three if you want to make this your ultimate year in life. All right, guys. So here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I mean, this is fresh out of the oven. This is not reheated TV dinner coaching that I'm going to bring you. This is like the ultimate, real, raw, naked truth of what is working. When I was preparing today's class, and this is so crazy, when I was preparing today's session, I went back and I looked at my notes and I'm like, man, what I used to teach in 2016, 17, 18, and even 19 and 20 no longer works. Like, we are at another level. We are at another level. If you are in real estate, you cannot be learning the same old PB&J, bologna and cheese, type of coaching or training or mentoring. You need the stuff that's relevant. So get your pen and papers ready. If you have your pen and papers ready, and this is for realtors, but I'm telling you, this applies to everyone and anyone in any business, because it's fundamental principles of increasing your productivity and getting those high results. How many of you want high results? If you're with me, give me a number five in the chat. You want high results? Give me a number five here on Instagram. Give me a number five here on Facebook. Of course, of course, we want high results. I mean, it's like, especially, I mean, if you are someone that's busy, you want to get to the results sooner than later. So here's what I'm going to talk about in the next 30, 45 minutes. I'm going to talk about income producing activities, IPAs. Write that down. IPAs, income producing activities. I want you to download that into your mind and get familiarized with being aware. One of the biggest things that I've learned after training thousands of agents, not just in North America, but also South America, is that we live by existing instead of living by design. Oh, I think that was good. If you think that was good, give me some fire. I think that was good. I think that was a major nugget right there. Are we living by existing, or are we living by design? Are we living by existing? Are we in the rat race, or are we living by design? And that's what I want to help you today. Thank you for the fives. Thank you for the fives. Um, we have to create a design that's going to help us to really path out, create the path, create the highway to living our ultimate year in our business, in our business. And that will impact our year in life. When you impact your business, you impact your life. I'm telling you right now, when you impact your business, when you impact your productivity, when you impact the ability to produce higher and better results, when you impact the ability of being more effective and more efficient in what you do, how you do it, when you impact the ability, come on now, when you impact the ability of being able to scale your skills and thrive in what you do day in and day out. Are you with me on Instagram? Are you with me on Facebook? Give me some fire in the chat. Let me know you're with me. Give me some stars. Say, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes. Impact. It's all about impacting our business, and that is going to have a repercussion in impacting our life. I remember when I was getting started in real estate and I didn't have the skill sets, and my production was, below average, below average. That had an impact in my personal life. That had an impact in my financial life. That had an impact in every area of my life, because when you're not flourishing, when you're not prospering, when you're not thriving and scaling in your business, it affects your personal life to so many levels. So today I want to really encourage you and challenge you and invite you to open up your mind. Open your mind to the possibilities that exist if you just tweak your daily routines just a little bit. Open your mind to really giving yourself permission to saying, you know what? I'm going to push myself, like Lucy says, out of my comfort zone. I am going to live by design versus just live by existing. I'm going to get off the rat race. I want everybody to put in the chat, get off the rat race. Let's put some keywords in this chat. Say hi to me. I'll say hi to you, right? Whether you're watching now or watching later. Let me know if you're watching on the replay. But I want you to write some keywords, and I want you to make this declaration. Get off the rat race. I'm getting off the rat race. No more rat race. Get off the rat race. There we go. Thank you. Of course. And when you take the corresponding action, you may think like, oh, that's so cheesy. Lucy's telling us to write in the chat. No, I'm telling you to write in the chat so you can send your brain a message that, hey, wake up. This is important. Let's declare it. Let's decree it. And your mind will get into the habit that when you write something down, when you take a corresponding action on writing something down or declaring it and putting it out there in the universe, your mind says, oh, this is important. So we got to get off the rat race. So I want to kick it off by preparing the foundation, because I'm not just coming on here to deliver another bunch of information. Guys, right now, there's people suffering from informationitis, chronic informationitis. They got more information in their brain than they've ever had before, but it's in the implementation. Are you implementing? Write in the chat and in your notes. Implementation. Implementation brings manifestation. Implementation brings manifestation. You want to manifest a higher level of production. You want to manifest higher results. It's in the implementation that brings the manifestation. Oh, this stuff is good. I'm on fire today. I started my day off really early, so I'm on point. I'm on fire. I'm ready for you. I'm coming for you. This is not reheated, leftovers from yesterday's coaching or training. This is fresh out of the oven. When you eat that delicious fresh baked bread with butter. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be talking about income producing activities that give you high results. Guys, I'm telling you, it's all in the results. It's all in the results, man. You cannot dispute results. Whether it's a 0 or a 100, you cannot dispute results. That's the first thing you got to know. That's the first thing you got to own. That's the first thing you got to take responsibility for. Take personal responsibility for your results. Blame shifting is what? I've said this before. Who can tell me what blame shifting is? The worst what? I've said this before, and if you're going to be following me, I'm telling you, you are going to hear my voice in your head because there's things that I say that just resonate with your soul. And once they resonate with your soul, you don't forget them. You're going to be thinking about hearing Lucy in your head while you're, you know, washing the dishes, while you're in the car, while you're showering. I've had people tell me, oh my God, Lucy, I was showering and I kept hearing your voice. So here's what I want you to know: blame shifting, listen up. Please don't fall into this chronic disease of blame shifting. It is the worst habit a human can have. You know, own it. If it's to be, it's up to who? If it's to be, it's up to me. Don't blame anyone else. Don't blame, I didn't know, they didn't tell me. Well, it's your responsibility to ask. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. So hang tight. If you're really hungry, this is gonna feed you. This is gonna satisfy you today. Blame shifting is the worst habit. Yes. Thank you for writing it in the chat. I'm gonna start sharing over here on Facebook with my friends the some of the comments. So keep those comments coming. On Instagram, I can't share the comments because our platform doesn't allow us to share the comments that I'm receiving from Facebook. But put some comments, drop some comments in the chat and say, hey, I'm here, or I agree with you, or interact. Okay, interact. Number one, are you existing or are you living out your business life by design? Number two, whatever impacts your business in a positive way is going to impact your life in a positive way. I'm telling you, your personal life will be impacted. So we need to be aware. We need to be aware of IPAs. Everybody write down IPAs. This is real, raw, naked, straight out of the oven, fresh baked experience coaching stuff that I've seen work with other people, stuff that has worked for me, and stuff that I'm learning as well. So, IPAs, we're going to focus on IPAs, income producing activity. What are those income producing activities that are going to deliver high results for you? Well, I'm going to give you the first one. And I am a testament. I am living proof that this has been a game changer for me. This that I'm going to give you right now has been a game changer for me. If you're ready for a game changer, give me a number 7 in the chat. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you're engaged. Give me a number 7. My coaching is interactive, it's dynamic, it's demonstrative. I like fun. If we're going to do it, let's have fun. Let's go big or let's go home, right? So thank you. They're the number 7s, of course. So what are you doing, Lucy, that's working for you and delivering, a higher result in your business, in your organization? Because I run an organization. I no longer have one business, but if you have one business, I know exactly where you're at. That's why I can lead you in the best direction to go. Number 1, guys, is make a plan. Make a plan. You have to make a plan. See, the thing is, we're wanting to go from here to there, and we have no clue what the plan that we're going to follow is. I see people every day make these beautiful, amazing, they say yes to all these out of the world goals and plans and visions, but without a follow through, without an objective laid out plan, you're not going to reach it. So first thing you need to do, that is an income producing activity. And you may say, making a plan is an income producing activity. Yes, of course. It gives you the full clarity of what it is you got to put out, of where you need to be, when you need to be there, what is it that you're going to accomplish. It saves you time, it gives you direction, it builds your confidence, it gives you focus, it empowers you because you are on point and you can literally follow a plan of action, a plan of massive action that's going to just help you blow it out of the ballpark. So yes, making a plan is an income producing activity that will deliver high results. Then you got to back it up with the next point under 1. We're still under number 1, but the next point is do the plan. Do the plan. And that's where the rubber meets the road, guys. That's where the rubber meets the road. That's where we separate the wannabes from the doers, the movers and shakers. One of my coaches was saying the other day, actually a little while back, be one of those people, be one of those people that do what they say they're going to do. Be one of those people that do what they say they're going to do. You know how many people say they're going to do something, but they don't do what they say they're going to do? So we got to be one of those people. We got to be like the people that do what they say they're going to do. So you make the plan and then you do the plan. Oh my God, it is so powerful. It is so powerful because once you commit to here's where I want to be, and so here's the plan I have to follow every single day. So every single day you make a plan. How am I going to carry this out today? What are the priorities? Priorities, guys. I see people focusing on things that have to be done next week today when you need to be focused on the things that need to be done today so you could be where you want to be next week. Let me say that again. I see so many people focusing on doing things for next week than focusing on the things they need to do today to be where they want to be next week. That's good, man. That is good. I'm bringing you, let me tell you, I'm bringing you real, raw, naked truth, which is what I'm following. So when I started making a plan, and I have a very tight schedule and I have a concise plan, but it gives me assurance, clarity, direction, focus, empowerment. It gives me, that ability to know where I need to be, when I need to be, and what I need to be doing at what time, when, where, what, and with who. But you got to then follow through and do the plan today. You got to do the plan for today. you know do what you got to do today so you can be where you want to be tomorrow. Don't focus on doing tomorrow. Well, let me go clean out this, that, or the other. Let me go work on this, that, or the other. No, what are you supposed to be doing today? Number 3, on point number 1, we're still on point number 1. You following me? You're with me? Hey guys, let me say hi to some guys on here. I don't know. I am multitasking to the max. I got my friends on Facebook. I got my followers on Instagram. Pretty soon we'll be putting my subscribers from YouTube. I mean, we're going to blow this out of the ballpark. Why not, right? If not now, when? That's such a powerful question. Ask yourself that. If not now, when? If you don't do it now, then when are you going to do it? So, number 3 on the first point. First is make a plan. You want income producing activities that deliver high results. You make a plan. Then you do the plan. This is what my coach is teaching me right now. I mean, the man teaches people that are multi-million dollar producers. And I'm not talking about volume. I'm talking about GCI, gross close commission dollars. Bills, baby, bills, multi-million dollar producers. And I always say the same thing. If you've been with me long enough, you know it's not about the money. It's about who you become on the road to making the money. Because that's where really the magic happens, is on who you become on the way to making the money. So it's so important that you realize, I got some calls coming in from my friends, but I can't pick this up now. We are on fire here on Facebook and on Instagram, aren't we? So number 3 on the first part that we're talking about, the very first step to income producing activities that give you high results. Step number 3 of that first step is review the plan. And this is where the magic happens. So this is something that has delivered a high impact in my business. And if you produce an impact in your business, it will impact your personal life. The high impact has come when I review the plan. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of steps to follow because I want you to win, and I want you to direct message me and tell me, Lucy, I'm winning. Who wants to win with me? Right? Win. I'm winning. I am winning. Right? I'm winning in the chat. Come on, guys. Let's get interactive. Don't be a tourist. Don't be a spectator. Don't be just, trolling me. Interact with me. Say hello to me. I'll say hello to you back. Review the plan. And here's what you do when you review the plan. You look at what happened. What happened? I'm winning. Thank you, guys. What happened? What happened today out of the stuff that I needed to get done? Out of that moment where I was feeling overwhelmed, out of that moment where I felt like I wasn't going to pull through or push through, out of that moment when I felt like throwing in the towel, I'm reviewing what happened. And then what did I learn? Yesterday was a perfect example about this. Yesterday was an overwhelming day for me and the things that I had to get done and how tight my schedule was. But what happened? I won. I won the day. I did the plan that I had planned out. I did it. I did it. I implemented it. I followed through. There's no quitting, guys. There's no quitting. You got to get through it. There's no quitting. And so you look at your day, your plan, at what you did, and you say, what happened? And then what did I learn? This is so crucial, and as an income producing activity, is what did I learn? You know what I learned? I learned that I could get this done. I learned that I'm more disciplined than I thought. I learned that I'm really growing. I learned that my skill sets are flourishing, that I am, that I am flowing in a different, atmosphere, that before I would have just, quit or said forget it, but now I'm learning to push through. I'm learning that I'm getting stronger, and my skill set muscles are growing. And then you look at what worked and what didn't work. What worked and what didn't work, because there's things we're going to do that work, and there's things we're going to do that don't work. So what worked and what didn't work? Hello, my friends on Instagram, we're still here connected. Good to see you. What worked and what didn't work? So income producing activities that give you high results, man, it all begins with make that plan. Make that plan. I'm telling you, it will be a game changer. Do the plan. Back it up with the discipline to do the plan, the focus to follow through, to push through, to just push yourself beyond your comfort zone, to shut your mind and follow instructions. And then you got to review the plan. Review the plan that night. First thing the next morning, when you get into your office at 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m., what worked, what didn't work. And then you repeat. Next day you got to make a plan, do the plan, and then review again. It's every single day. We are creating a masterpiece called your business. You're creating a masterpiece called your business. This takes time, dedication, focus. It takes grit. It takes resilience. It takes relentlessness. You're worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it to have a prosperous business. You're worth it to grow and flourish and develop and to elevate and to go to that next level. You're worth it. I know you're worth it. If you're watching this now or later, let me tell you, for me, this moment is sacred. This moment is sacred. Only fire, flood, or blood would make me stop this right now, because this time with you, what I'm delivering for you is sacred. Only fire, flood, or blood would make me stop this, God forbid. But this time is sacred. Well, you need to treat your time as sacred as well. You need to treat your time as sacred as well. The time where you plan, where you do, and where you review your plan needs to be sacred. Let's move on to the second one, because we're running out of time. Every day, income producing activities that deliver and give you high results. You ready for this? Income producing activities that give you high results. Every day you want to fill the funnel. Can I see you write fill the funnel? Fill the funnel in the chat. We're going to fill the funnel. We're going to focus on filling your business funnel. We're going to focus on building your business funnel, guys. And what happens once you build and you fill that funnel with one drop, two drops, three drops, a little stream, and then a bigger stream and a bigger stream and a bigger stream. What's going to happen on the other side? Tell me, what's going to happen on the other side? You're going to blow it out of the ballpark. It's going to be gushing. Your business is going to be gushing. Your phone calls are going to be gushing. Everything is going to be, 10x, 100x. Fill the business funnel. Yes, everything is going to flourish. So step number 2, or the second thing you need to do in income producing activities every single day, is fill the funnel. There is no lack of leads out there. I don't care if you sell lollipops, houses, if you sell cars, I don't care what you sell. There is no lack of leads. There's millions of people out there, especially now with social media, that you could be in front of, but you got to do something to fill that funnel. I'm going to give you 2 things that I am going to encourage and invite you, and I'm going to challenge you, as a matter of fact, to be able to grow in this. And it is, can you guys hear me on the chat? I have somebody telling me they can't hear me. Can you give me a number 1 if you can hear me? Let me do this here real quick. I want to make sure. Okay, if you can hear me, give me a number one in the chat. If you can hear me, help me out, guys. If you can hear me, okay. On Instagram, we got ones here. If you can hear me on Instagram, give me a number one in the chat. I got ones in Facebook. Thank you so much. So, how do you fill the funnel every day? How do you fill the funnel every day? You do 10 new conversations. 10 new conversations every day. One of the questions that I get asked a lot all the time is, I don't know who to call. I don't have people to call. I was giving a coaching class yesterday and I was touching just on step number two. And I said to them, listen, you know that device you have called a phone? You go from the letter A to the letter Z and you reach out to those people and you say hello and you reintroduce yourself or you touch base with them and you let them know about your goal. You let them know about what you're doing, what you're looking to do. So 10 new conversations every day, super important. Every single day, you got to fill that funnel. Second thing you want to do to fill the funnel, which is super easy, is 20 new touches on direct message. So you got people on Facebook, you got people on Instagram, you got people on TikTok, you got people everywhere. Go back and do 20 touches every day. Just a hi, hello, how you doing? What about if you start every day touching the people and reaching out to the people that give you likes on your post? Give you likes on your post. We're living in a world where people want more interaction. We're living in a world, even though it's real estate or any kind of business, where it all begins with building that relationship because people want to do business with people that they like, know, and trust, as my other coach says. I'm a product of coaching. I'm a product of people that have poured into my life. You also want to be a product of people that are pouring into your life, people that are pouring into your life, and people that are, you want to hang out in places where there are people that are at another level that you want to reach. So, you know, go and touch more people through Instagram. Go and touch more people through Messenger. Go and touch more people from those that have liked your post. Just say hi, thanks for liking my post. So there's so many ways, but I just wanted to give you these two. Super simple. You got to fill that funnel every day. Reach out and talk to 10 new people, or and not or and go ahead and just touch people through direct message on any one of your platforms. Now, number three, guys, you got to develop your brand. What are you known for? What are you recognized for? Who knows of you? How are you standing out? Are you blending in? Are you standing out? Are you relevant or irrelevant? I'm telling you, an income producing activity that is super, super, super important, that is giving huge results. I mean, I'm getting coached with people that do all kinds of stuff and they're all doing this. And this delivers high results. Is you got to build that brand. You got to develop your brand. You got to push yourself outside of the four walls of your comfort zone. So you got to build your brand. You got to develop your brand. How are you doing this day in and day out? How are you doing this? What are you implementing? Are you putting more lives out there consistently every day? Are you doing more stories? Hey guys, everybody that's in business should be doing a minimum of 5 stories a day. I mean, it takes 15 seconds to do a story. People want to know you. People want to like you. People want to, feel comfortable with you. People want to trust you. How are they going to trust you if they're not able to see you, right? And we are in the best times of business because people can actually see us, meet us, or get to know about us before they even meet in person. Yeah, stories are effective. When you look at these mega players that are in the sales business, I mean, they do 10, 12, 20 stories a day. I'm telling you, just get out there and do um 5 stories a day, but do it consistently. People want to be able to follow you. I have someone in the chat reminding me as well, reels, one reel a day, one reel a day. People want to connect with you. So your brand, what is the message? For me, I realize, and I'll be willing to admit this, that I was the best kept secret in everything that I do with agent development, business development, with coaching, with sharing my knowledge of um, 20 years or more that I've had. Let me see something here. I don't know why people are telling me they can't hear this, but let's see. ¿Ya me oyen? Can you hear me now? I know Facebook can hear me. I know Facebook can hear me. Can Instagram hear me? Anyway, listen, your brand, you got to do stories every single day. Every single day. You got to do stories every single day, at least 5 stories every single day about your day to day. You know, people want to see the behind the scenes. You need to turn this into your mini, what do they call that? Reality TV, because people want to do business with people that they like, know, and trust. So when you say, is doing a story an income producing activity? Yes. If you position it to promote yourself, if you position it properly to be able to bring forth the message. The other thing is the reels. It takes a little longer, but all you got to do is one reel a day. Let's continue moving forward. So here we go. So number one to recap, we're talking about make a plan, back it up with doing the plan, back it up with reviewing the plan. Okay. Number two, you got to fill your funnel every day. 10 conversations, 20 touches, 10 conversations, 20 touches every day, every single day. Number three, you got to develop your brand. What is your brand? What are you doing to build your brand? Number four, guys, and I'm going to end with this one. Number four, get out into the playing field. Get out into the playing field every day. It is, you don't have to be out there for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Get out into the playing field 1 hour a day. Just 1 hour a day. Get out into the playing field. Go meet someone. Connect with someone. You know, set up those appointments in the morning and just go do it in the afternoon. Go on one appointment a day. Go visit businesses and introduce yourself. Get out there and build community. It is incredible how many secret agents are out there. So many secret agents out there. So many agents with huge potential that are just like secret agents because they don't have a plan. They're not doing the plan because they don't have one. They're not able to review the plan because they never made one. And so then what happens is in that plan you're supposed to have fill your funnel every day, 10 new conversations, start from a, the letter A to the letter Z on your phone and reach out to those people, remind them that you're still in real estate or remind them you're in business, and then go on your messenger and your direct message and just warm up those people that are on there. You've got a list of friends, warm them up and build that relationship with them. Develop your brand, do your stories, do your reels, at least 5 stories a day minimum. Do at least one reel a day. Let people get to come inside of your world, bring them into your world. Bring them into your world and show them why they should like, know, and trust you and do business with you. Remind them you're there. Don't be like I was, where I was doing everything inside the 4 walls of my office, and I hadn't pushed myself this far. And now I'm pushing myself and I'm continuing to push farther. And what's the worst that can happen? I'll remind you of the best question you can ask yourself every single day when you feel like you don't want to do the things you need to do that you should do. If not now, then when? And get out into the field. So I'm just doing a little recap. Get out into the field, whatever that means for you. Go visit your customers. Go visit your past customers. Go find new customers. Go hand out business cards. Build community. You need to build community for yourself. You need to build community where you can showcase your talent, your gifts. You can showcase your product and services. You can showcase why people should reach out to you. Don't blend in. Write in the chat. Don't blend in. You don't want to blend in. You don't want to blend in. You want to stand out. So I want you to write in the chat, don't blend in. There's no blending in when we're in business for ourselves. There can't be no blending in when we're in business for ourselves, looking to build our empire, looking to open up new doors of opportunity, looking to position ourselves to win. There's no blending in that can be possible. And I want to give you one other little stand out. Yes, you got to stand out. Thank you so much for interacting. You need to stand out. What are you doing to stand out? How are you standing out? The last thing that I would give you as a bonus, right? Because you got to implement this stuff. Remember, don't just keep this in your mind as information. You got to let it drop into your heart and your soul. Stays in your mind is just information. If it drops into your heart and your soul, it becomes implementable. It becomes, a new habit. And that's the thing we need to be aware of. We need to be more conscious that we don't just, you know, keep storing information, but it needs to go from here to the heart, to the soul, and it needs to get into the implementation. Remember, implementation will give you what? Who was with me? Who was with me early on this live that can write in the chat? What does implementation give you? I want you to tell me, what does implementation give you? But while you think of that, or put it in the chat, because I'm going to challenge you. I don't want you just to be here as a spectator, as a tourist, just, looking at stuff. I want you to interact. I want you to engage. I want you to connect. I want you to share this with someone that you know that can use this. Implementation equals manifestation. There you go. There you go. You won't forget that. Now you just got to use it. You got to use it. You got to put it into action. Another very important thing that I would add to all this, because I told you I was going to give you four steps. Number one, make a plan, do the plan, and review the plan every day. Number two, fill the funnel every day. Number three, develop your brand, do those stories, put out content. That's the world we're living in. It's going nowhere. You're either leading from the front with the heart, or you're going to be just blending in. You're going to be, just another one of the bunch. You're going to be irrelevant. So you got to lead from the front, lead with the heart, be relevant. Doesn't matter if you do it imperfect. Like my coach says, like one of my coaches says, your imperfect content is better than the perfect content of your, other people that never did it. So your imperfect content, even though it's imperfect, it's way better than the perfect content that somebody else didn't do. So win imperfectly. I love it. Win imperfectly. If you should see the imperfections that my brain is telling me that are going on even while I'm doing this, but you know what? I'm pushing through. There's only one way. You got to decide this, guys. I'm telling you, for this year. For this year, you got to make a decision that there's only one way into your ultimate year in life, and that's going through the things you need to get done. There's no turning back. There's no stopping. There's no quitting. There's no throwing in the towel. There's only one way out, and that's on the other side. Who's with me? Give me some fire in the chat if you're with me. There's only one way out, and that's on the other side. So the last thing that I would give you as a tip, as a bonus, is either start going to more events or create an event. You need to be known. You need to be known. People need to know who you are. Thank you for the fire. You need to be known. What are you known for now? Or what do you want to be known for? You need to be known. Get creative. I see people become so creative with how they want to be known, and people will remember them. When I first got into real estate, nobody knew me, and I would call people on the phone, and I would go door knocking, and I would do all the traditional stuff. Not that it doesn't work. I mean, there's some fundamentals that will work forever, but we have so many other resources and platforms and ways to do business now, or to connect with people. But one of the things that I remember was thinking, nobody knows me. How can they remember me? And I had a creative idea, and it was, hey, my name is Lucy, like I Love Lucy, because I loved the I Love Lucy show. Like, who doesn't love the I Love Lucy show? And I remember that it was my creative way of being remembered. It was my creative way of standing out. It was my creative way of making a lasting impression. It was my creative way of also being funny, and being able to break the ice with people. And to this day, people say, "What's your name?" I'm like, Lucy, like I Love Lucy. I bet you they're never gonna forget my name. So think of creative ways for people to remember you, to make that lasting impression, to stay. Like I say, like, I know I have that power now. I tell people, you're going to hear my voice in your mind. You're going to hear my voice in your head. And I know that because it happens with so many people. So go to more events or start an event. You have to network. You have to get out into the community. You have to be a community leader. And I don't care what you're selling. You could be selling water bottles. You need to stand out. You need to be a community leader. You need to be a marketplace leader. So how do you do that? Well, I did it by joining a local chamber. I've done it throughout the years by joining different local organizations, until the day came where I started my own organization. the BEPN, the Business Entrepreneurs and Professionals Network. Why not? That's the beauty of our life and the world we live in today, is that all you got to do is give yourself permission, become creative, and then just hammer down and take massive action, and anything is possible for you. So guys, I hope that you got something out of today's experience coaching. I do it with love. This is my sacred space and time for each and every one of you that are hungry to learn, to grow, to exceed, to make this year your ultimate year in life, in real estate or in business. It doesn't matter. It applies to both. But most importantly, I just want to encourage you to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, to shut your brain, shut all the negative chatter, shut all the excuses, shut everything that tells you, not today, tomorrow, and just follow instructions. Become the best student you can become. Give it all you have. If not now, then when? I'll see you next Wednesday at 12 noon for another session of coaching, experience coaching, Productivity Academy with Lucy Q. If you have questions, direct message me, share this with someone, ask me any questions you have. Let me know you're winning. Share with me your wins. Share with me your questions, and share this with someone that can benefit from it. I hope you got at least one thing out of what I shared today. Go out and make it happen. Talk to you guys later.